Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla and the brand new DLC, Wrath of the Druids, which, after about 15 hours, is finally bloody available. A lot of us with the Season Pass have really struggled to get online today, and I think I've downloaded it about 10 times, but it seems we are now officially online. We have a new quest available called Irish Trade, and let's head down to the docks and get it started.
Things have not gone as planned.
Who are you? Hello.
Perhaps you can aid me in locating Hytham.
What is your purpose with him?
I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland. That is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
Azar! I see you've met Eivor Wolfkist.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
I know no one in Ireland.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The King of Dublin? Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Ranvi.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
Ah, yes. An unfortunate incident, most concerning. Trading rivals have blocked the river and thus my goods.
A blocked river hurts all Ravensford. Stay, I'll put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor. I will find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy. What manner of king is it that sends me letters from Ireland?
So, brand new Irish DLC, and we're going to kick things off in England. Seems like an odd choice, but here we go. So, this will be our first time messing around with Excalibur. For those of you who happen to be new or haven't been keeping up to date.
King is it that sends me letters from Ireland?
An Irish one. We have been... Oh no, not again. We have basically... Well, we've completed the game. We've done everything on every single map. The only thing we haven't done is a single side quest, the river raids, and the treasure hoards. But as you can see, if we zoom out very quickly, all of these have a lovely bronzy, silvery, goldy border kind of thing. Because I don't have a life, basically. Wolfie! Hello, buddy. I don't know if I'll have you over in Ireland, so this is us saying goodbye. I'm actually quite excited about this. I have Irish family. My dad's Irish. Northern Irish, not Irish, but still. Spent a lot of time in Dublin, you know, been quite a few times to Dublin, which I believe is, you know, one of the places where this game is going to be set. So yeah, pretty looking forward to this. All the games at the moment, the places I've been, it's really nice.
Okay, to be cleared.
You okay?
I should not be seen in this area.
Yeah. When have I ever cared about that, Eivor? Wolfie, I'm sorry, buddy, I really am. Oh! So that's what it does. Damn, Eivor. Calm down. I'm liking the sword. It's the first new weapon we've used in 90 hours or something. It makes a much more a squishy sound. Oh. Okay. Oh, very curious. Do we have new skills to unlock? Is that a thing, or no? It doesn't look like it. That's a bit of a shame. Although maybe they'll unlock later on, or when we get to Ireland or whatever. I haven't heard anything about them, though. Anyways, let's go destroy this blimmin' blockade. Is that it there? Just some dude. He must be very confused right now. Mr. Skull Crusher. Hey, buddy. Hello, this sure is a lot of you. Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Yeah. I'll be with you in a minute, lads. I've got stuff to do, alright? I want to get through this bit, like, quickly. I want to get to Ireland. Apparently the DLC is, if you do absolutely everything, about 20 hours or so long, and we will be doing absolutely everything, so it's a chunky DLC. I have just one small complaint, not about the DLC, but about Ubisoft. And this is the only time I'll mention it. I'll mention it nice and early. So, this is the first DLC as part of the Season Pass for Assassin's Creed. There were a couple of bonus quests that you got for free as part of like the Ultimate Edition. But the Season Pass includes the DLC for the game. Where am I going? And what that means is that until this DLC came out, the Season Pass didn't do anything, right? Because there was no DLC. So anyone who had the Season Pass already was sitting on nothingness, essentially. Which is fine, you know, if you pre-order the Season Pass, that's what you would expect. This is the building I need to destroy. You're kind of a pain. And then, as it turns out, Ubisoft have decided to put a deal on the DLC, the Season Pass, for 40% off. So basically, if you pre-ordered the DLC, if you pre-ordered the Season Pass, you got literally nothing and paid 40% more than everyone who buys it now. It is a bizarre choice. Like in most tech, if you buy a game early, if you buy anything early, you're going to pay more, right? That's kind of just how tech works. But what you're paying for is early access, essentially. If you buy a phone when it first comes out, you pay a little bit more. That's you know, that's the deal. But you also get to use the phone. We didn't get to use the DLC. I really like this sword. It feels awesome. Probably going to replace it pretty soon. But right, how am I destroying this building? Can I just set you on fire? Is that okay? Let's find out. A lot of them had explosive barrels next to them, but I've not seen one on this one or on the other one. Unless it's underneath. No. Try to set you on fire as well, buddy. That looks oily. Maybe. Yeah, okay, now that's looking good. Right, let's go back over.
Like that.
Oh, they're all dead, Eivor. I think they're past caring at this point. I don't know, is that not a bit of a dick move? To discount the Season Pass and not refund people who already bought it? When you've literally got nothing for it. I mean, the lesson really is not to pre-order, because pre-order is always a bad idea, but still. Anywho, not a big deal. Well, not for me personally, but I can see why other people are annoyed. It's fine, bring it up. Come here, buddy. Thank you. I just want to go to Ireland. And I'm going to shoot anything that looks moderately explosive.
Let's see you, old friend.
I see fire. Wow. Get in there. Get in there. Uh-huh.
One more should do it.
There's a couple over there, and we are Dunsville, Washington. And hopefully, Azar will be impressed with me. That's the most pointless eye patch in the world. And the eye patch is cool, but it's also like it's not a solid eye patch. It's like some dangly beady thing, which seems to not do the point of an eye patch, right? Which is to protect the eye. It's just a fashion statement nowadays. There we go. You're not gonna let me fast travel here, are you?
The Tsar's trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
I wanna be the King of Spain. Ah, you really need to pay more attention there, pal. Okay, whatever. I'll just run away. It'll be fine. He'll realize eventually. There we go. Oh, he's disappeared. He's a ghost. Sweet. Right, back home. So yeah, plan is to do hour a day, same as we did for Valhalla, basically. Going to be a regular old playthrough, still in the old playlist if you've been using that for any reason, following along with that. I did do a slightly new design on the thumbnail. It's the first time I've ever done like a DLC for the game. Is this actually the first time we've ever played a DLC on the channel? It might be. We didn't play the Doom Eternal DLC. Why did we not play the Doom Eternal DLC? I don't know. I think about it. Yeah, I don't think we've ever played a DLC before. At least not when it came out. If that makes sense. Report back to Azar. Who's over here? Ah, right. This is the building I couldn't make in the past. Maybe we can now set up like a proper trading post route thingamajiggy.
Azar, the river is clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolfkist.
The scar on my neck.
Ah, my Viking name would then be Azar One-Eye.
Thank you, Azar One-Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
I'm glad the game didn't ask me to do anything about this. I have no resources left. From the court of Dublin's glorious king, Barid Mac Emer. Hello, cousin Eivor. I hope this surprise is a pleasant one. It has been many years since we parted. Word has reached me that we are now both on the same side of the North Sea. I'm certain that you are busy, but could we have a reunion? In addition to the joy of reunion, you could advance trade for your band of Norse, as Zara is expanding Dublin's markets. Do come, I look forward with pleasure to your arrival, your cousin Barid. Very cool.
My cousin Barid is alive, and king of Dublin. The Nornian never failed to delight.
This is a very successful family we're running here.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Wouldn't be the best DLC if I didn't.
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what, but it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Let's do it. It's only down the road.
Yeah, I would like to see this land, and my cousin Barid.
Been a few years since I last went. I'm not gonna lie, half the reason I ever go to Ireland, I go to see family, and then I go because the Guinness is a little bit better there. It's just the way it is. Oh, this is pretty cool. But the Guinness in Ireland hits a little bit harder. You know, you go to the actual Guinness factory and get the Guinness there, and it's top level stuff. Cool. Ooh.
Ireland. A patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Let's get to talk.
Azar, how is it that Barid, as knows as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Oh, to think of Barid as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barid's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who is he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barid will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
Water technology really has come a long way. That's pretty cool. The level design, the city design in this game is pretty remarkable, I've got to say. Whether it makes for a good Assassin's Creed game is another matter, but in terms of how it's laid out and how they feel like real lived-in cities is pretty cool. It's not raining. You sure this is Ireland?
Find lodging here. Come, let us find Barid.
They're not going to find lodging. They're going to sit there like lemmings waiting for me. Is it me or does she look a little like a Game of Thrones character? Like a sand snake?
Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have unrusted cheekbones!
And you, the 7-year-old, lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There is much to tell you, Barid. But let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly you have a fine life, Barid.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barid.
One day we'll discover what this
Just look at their
mysterious
docks.
unlocked content
Not a
is.
babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Azar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let them call you that.
I call him worse things.
My king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
It's a cool
This is
city.
where I
Oh,
leave
sorry,
you.
buddy.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
See you later. What are you doing, buddy? I like a shield. I'm excited to get some new gear. I've been wearing the Raven gear literally 100+ hours now. I mean, it would be nice to equip something else other than the starter armor set.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show her the bow I had you make for her.
Oh, new bow. If it's a
This
predator
is for
bow.
me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
Of course I will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Oh god, I'm gonna do so many Irish accents in this playthrough. I'm so sorry. Alright, okay. There's a rubbish bow. I don't want this. Boing! Boing! Wait, do I have to kill them? Oopsie daisy. Oh, I do have to kill them. Oh, I better be quicker then. Oh no. I thought I just had to hit them.
The bow needs tuning. But it is a very thoughtful gift.
You had a long sea voyage, haven't got your land legs yet.
I never fail this. I'm ashamed. I just didn't realise. It's because it's a bloody light bow. Which on oh hello map. Yes, hello. We should check this out. What are we dealing with here? What have we got? We've got Ulster, Connacht, Meath, Dublin. Got a little raid over there. Is that only one? Maybe. Ulster. There's a lot of politics we're probably going to get into in this series as well. Ireland is still a nation very much
Well done.
divided.
Wait. Is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar.
Just a reminder, I won't say it again in this
Built the
entire
city up
playthrough.
from rubble.
We're playing on hard
20 years
difficulty.
ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Azar told me that it is a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Hard difficulty, just saying. That's why I failed the bow and arrow challenge, obviously. Oh, calm down, love. It's your king. He's allowed to nudge you all over the place.
There,
So-
up ahead. My home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son,
And to host a banquet.
which should be already underway.
I don't know, it's not a small wooden hut, is it? I think she undersold it a little bit. It's a pretty
Barid,
humongous house. Top of the morning to you. Oh, it's gonna be
Here we
Northern
are.
Irish.
Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
We just chatting to people. Oh, shoot, hello, Azar.
Sir, I was not sure if I would see you here.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie?
I know few people here, and of them, I know you are the one who's always ready with a sweet anecdote.
I do have some information you may find interesting.
Oh?
Siegfried's stomach doesn't agree with cheese. Had an accident about it last week. The embarrassing, bed-changing kind.
He shat himself.
Mortifying for a lad of that age. The kind of thing that would devastate him in front of his comrades. If one needed ammunition.
Thank you, Asar. Your company is always enlightening.
Not what I expected her to tell me, if I'm totally honest, but there you go. Who are you? Hello,
Hey.
beard man.
You're Boris' cousin. It's a grand do, isn't it?
Aye, surely is,
Hi.
lad.
Enjoying yourself.
It's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Siegfried.
I'm curious. How do you feel Barid has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Can I ask, what is your life like in this city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
I can.
Showers are so
Enjoy
blasé.
the feast, friend.
You as well.
So, fun little fact that I'm very curious whether this will be mentioned. But the Vikings did indeed control Ireland for large portions. And Ireland was actually the hub of the slave trade for the Vikings. The Vikings used plenty of slaves. In reality, my little ship crew that Eivor has would have been slave-born. It would have been filled with slaves. Vikings were big on their slaves. And Ireland is where a lot of the slave trade happened. So, I suspect that won't come up, but worth noting.
Siegfried, I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I already dislike this kid. Is that how we want to kick things off? I mean, let's think about, just from a video game perspective, this was not a guaranteed option. I had to go and talk to Azar, and then I had to pick the specific option with Azar. Maybe this'll, he's cocky and showing up, and maybe we need to shut him down a little bit.
A lot of shit coming from that mouth. Word is, you have trouble controlling it out the other end, too.
Huh. It's an angry boy, isn't he? Yeah, this is... You're not the first one to try, kid. Oh, hello. Got hit. Proud of you. Unfortunately, I can control time and physics, so, Hello, welcome to my grand city. I've already beaten your child
Yes,
up.
I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I am not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You're unhappy with how your father rules.
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the anxious merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
Alright, I like the kid more now.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Barid can commune with the dead.
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
I wonder when the Vikings all agreed to wear blue. Did we have a meeting? And in that meeting we thought, yes, blue. Blue will be the colour of the Vikings. If you don't wear blue, you can kill them. Let's go check out the... I'm going to grab the flight path. I've got to stop calling it a flight path, man. I'm going to grab the travel point, sync point, and we'll check out the shop. And then we'll go meet up with... Barid... whatever his name is. Kingy. Yeah, interesting. Fun facts. That's about all I've got for fun facts. I will be talking, I'm sure it'll come up at some point, about the whole socio-political element that still rules Ireland to this day. Because as I say, I have a Northern Irish family, and there's very much a divide and a unification between Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. And it goes both ways. Some people are pro-union. Right, so basically, some people are pro-union, where they believe we should have a united Ireland, North and South, and it should just all be Ireland. Because the problem is, Northern Ireland is technically part of the UK, so it's governed by the Queen, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people in Ireland don't like that. My dad included, for what it's worth. He's not union. So there's a lot of people, union people... Oh, wait, no, wait, let me... Am I getting this wrong? No. Yes, I am. Wait, no. Oh, wait, I don't remember. Yeah, no. Right, so my dad would be union. And then there are, of course, some people who love England and the Queen. It's actually a little odd from my perspective, because England did some pretty terrible things to the Irish, which is how we ended up in Northern Ireland in the first place. And I've met Irish people who are pro the Queen, and they sing God Save the Queen at football matches and all this jazz, and my dad finds it very, very, very weird, and I find it somewhat odd. But they're what you'd call... Oh, loyalists, that's what it is. It's also split amongst Catholic and Protestant, and that's a whole other thing.
I can fetch this if
Do you sell anything of any use whatsoever?
I don't have an eye for these
Ooh.
sorts of things.
Whole new set of Irish... Oh, cool, let's grab these.
It's good to change things every now and then.
Irish folk hero scheme. Very cool. So anything else?
this?
I want to nip to the... Ooh, we have new hair. Celtic hair. Grab those. And I'm allowed a beard, apparently. Cool. And anything good here? Ooh, 8 crit damage. That's pretty cheeky, actually. I'm going to grab that.
It will be more powerful than before.
And I'm going to grab that. Nah.
This could be nice.
Actually, that's not bad. What's this? Druid stone. That's pretty cool. No, just grab all these. I'm living in a world where I don't need my money anymore. It might have been a mistake. I really like some of these Delviata. These are all new and druidic as well, which is pretty cool. I don't really wear the tattoos. Alright, sweet. Cheers, love. Lots of stuff that I like to have and will never ever use. So, where is he at?
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
No idea. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over there, isn't there? Is he over there, or was that a quest? I actually can't tell. So what is that? It's a key. But it doesn't look like a usual key. It's something else. It's like a side quest. Also, I'm assuming he's over there. There's a big tree. That's where he's atop a hill near a large tree. I'm going to assume he's over in that direction. Which is... over here. I'm not sure how this is going to be laid out, but I think we'll probably end up doing what we usually do. But in this case, we'll be... what we'll do is we'll do side activities on the way to... when they pop up on the way to main quests and stuff like that. And then we'll inevitably do some clear up at the end. Oh, stables. I wanted this. Just womp over everyone in the city in the meantime. Hello.
Come, don't be shy.
When am I ever shy?
May I see your stores?
Anything... oh! It's a pretty awesome looking horse. I was hoping for something that wasn't a horse, I'll admit. Some cool... oh, I like that one as well. It's like a little emo horse. My Chemical Pony. But it's still all horses. I am tempted to not use my beloved Wolfie. That's pretty baller. Although I feel like at this point I should be saving my money a little bit. We're going to stick with the wolf. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I have a colourful raven. Who knew? I have to stick with the pigeon, obviously. I completely forgot this was an option. I'm never ignoring it. Falcon, blue shades, albino. Cool.
Can I tempt you with something else?
Is there any new mount training? No.
Are you sure that...
See you later. Your beard is very odd looking. No offence. Just come up, don't buy anything from him, insult his beard, and disappear over into the hills. The Eivor way. That's got to be over there, right? So yeah, this is Ireland. Good old Ireland. Looks like England. It's very green though. I mean, you wouldn't expect much different, but I'm expecting some, you know, landmarks. I believe the Giant's Causeway is in the game, which will be really cool to see in game. I think for the first time I've ever seen it in a game. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's a sus tree. I'm pretty sure they had the... you can see the ravens flying overhead as well. I'm pretty sure that's on purpose. Well, I mean, obviously it's on... no, it's on purpose. The ravens aren't just doing their own thing. Machine learning ravens that have decided to follow around the main quest for the hell of it. Yeah. Gort Nor. There he is. Very excited about the druidic aspect to this DLC as well, for sure. That's actually the main thing appealing.
Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a solemn debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky. Moonlight on snow.
There's something hanging from that tree. Like a note. A scroll.
And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This. A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come. If we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
Oh. Oh. See, this is what I want. That kind of stuff right there. I mean, I'm still here.
Eivor, over here. Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer, Barid. I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Can't see it anymore. It's definitely there. I'm not crazy. It's like a sheet of paper on a slab of wood or something. Love these big stones. It's a weird thing to comment on. This is very cool. And it's raining, so it's the Ireland that I remember. It's much more appropriate. There's something a little bit more rugged and hewn from the rock about this place compared to England, I would say.
Boris Machiwa, give yourself up. What? Back! Grab him! Bind his hands!
Who are these men?
What's that simple book said? Dude, this guy's a tank! Ow! Ooh, wolfhound though, very cool. Come here. Well, on the plus side, he's clearly given up on fighting, which is helpful for me. Bloody Nora. Right, come here, you. There we go. That's more like what I expect.
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
Do not get that, buddy.
Nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all
What's he doing?
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flann. That's certain.
Not big on Flann in general. I suppose it depends what Flann it is, doesn't it? Okay, I think we need to get you to a bathroom, buddy, so let's chip a little bit here, eh? It's pretty cool that the entire place is going to be Viking as well. No more bloody English to deal with, you know? It's going to take bloody ages. I think he's probably meant to be running. Wait, what if I call my wolf? Maybe he'll hop on. You want to get on? Nope. At least he's... There we see. I was pretty sure it was a bug.
Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
Got a little bit of Irish in me, but you like a little bit of Irish in you. She does look like a sand snake.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flann does not embrace you, Barid. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blot, once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barid, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barid, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flann's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I have never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flann on Rise of Sun.
Just couldn't take a king seriously called Flann. It's like having a king called Trifle or something. You wouldn't trifle with such a king, would you? It's funny, here we are, Ireland, whole new area. What are we doing? Trying to secure someone else on the throne. It's literally all we ever do in this game.
Barid said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn more about Thorstein.
Curious about the Atlas, actually. This is just expanded. Oh, room here for Francia. And whatever the third DLC is going to be. Which hasn't been announced yet, but we're pretty sure we're getting a third. What? Under what context have I acquired a lynx? What is it? I actually don't understand. Oh, there's so many runes all of a sudden. I'm really confused. Is it a giant lynx mount, maybe? I don't know what else it would be. I'm very curious. Okay, I'm just going to nip back to the stables very quickly. I'll be back in a second, Griff. I know, buddy. If you tell me you're never going to drink again, just don't, okay? We all say that and we're all liars. Actually, I don't think I've ever said that, but just because I'm aware that we're all liars, basically. That said, there will be many people out there who have said, I'm never drinking again after like a particularly rough night, and actually never drank again. But they are few and rare. Few and far between, that's the sentence I was going for. Right.
Friend. Come see my wares.
Do I have a lynx? I'm confused.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
I have a lynx! Oh my god, what?
Have you looked at...
I'm all...
Why do I have a massive lynx all of a sudden? There's no context. It was just here. Have a gigantic, oversized lynx. I'm very excited. Hello, buddy. Alright, cool. Odd, but cool. I'm very on board. Okay. No one comments a thing. Just, yep, just mutant-sized lynx. It's fine. A perfectly normal thing to experience in Ireland. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a bit. You stay here, buddy. Wolfie, I'm sorry, okay? You've been supplanted as my Irish mount.
Morning, Siegfried.
Eivor, it was a rough night. I drank too much and I am desperate to calm my belly.
I cannot help your belly. But could you tell me what you know of this man, Thorstein?
Ah, Dad told you I tried to join his gang, eh? Thorstein is a real Vikinger. Like you, but louder.
You weren't allowed to join.
Too young and gangly. Amar wouldn't even show me where his hideout is.
Tell me a bit about this Amar.
Likes her ale the way kittens like milk. Spends her time getting tiddly on the docks, chatting up passers-by.
I will speak to her. Perhaps Thorstein will regret not letting you in his gang.
Listen to me. If you're smart, you won't cross Amar. She's a vicious fighter.
Yeah, but I'm a player character. And it's raining again. I'm sure they've ramped up how often it rains just to account for the fact that it's Ireland.
Be my eyes soon.
Good old pigeons come with me. Wolfie's gone back home for a little bit. He's homesick, you know? He's an English wolf born and bred. He wants to hang out there. Lynxie needs a name. I'm not going to call it Lynxie.
Likely to be Amar. What are you drinking, friend?
The finest ale in town. I like fine things, so you have my attention. What are you doing here, darling?
Looking for a good drink and good company.
You stumbled into the right alehouse. Excellent ale and better conversation.
The ale leads to chatting, leads to... well, who knows?
Ooh, let's find out.
Okay. I failed my last one of these, somehow. Skull. Skull. What a life this would be. Just go down to the docks, take your top off, get hammered with a stranger. Life used to be so much simpler. You can tell this was pre-COVID, can't you? All drinking from the same trough. Can't do that anymore. Not like we used to. I say that as a joke, but I mean, if you've ever played Ring of Fire, I suppose only one person drinks it in Ring of Fire, though.
Too strong for you.
Come on, Eivor, hold it steady, girl, hold it steady. Oh, I messed up. Ooh, I don't think I've ever actually done that wrong, as in gone the wrong direction. funny, this game doesn't actually make any sense. You don't get hammered just because you drink a lot very quickly. I mean, you do eventually, of course, but it doesn't hit you this quickly. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Just giving her a chance, you know. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, okay, Eivor. let's not push our luck, eh? I was very excited to say the words, "Hey, a perfect run."
Is that all you can do?
Ooh, you are wicked.
You are a compelling woman. What is it you do?
You may have heard of Thorstein. I'm one of his most trusted friends.
I have heard of him. Very impressive that he trusts you.
He's like a brother to me. A not very bright brother. He entrusted me with the key to his secret lair.
He has a lair. I would very much like to see that.
Over in Dubke Landing? Sorry. Thorstein would get all pouty. But perhaps you'd like to join me for a meal.
I'd rather join you for something else.
Ooh, can't wait to find out what that is. But hold that thought. I don't feel well. I best move about a bit.
It's funny,
Let's
she looks
go
like...
with it here. I need to get that key from her.
She looks like this super tough warrior. She sounds...
If I'm careful, I can avoid a fight.
That doesn't sound like something I'm gonna do. She sounds like a teenage girl from like Mean Girls or something. Steal the key, watch out for our bodyguards. No problem. Da 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 da. If anything, this makes me look more suspicious. Like this hunchback woman stalking you through the streets. I look like... If any of you have seen How I Met Your Mother, which I'm sure is most people on the planet, if we're honest, I look like Lily in that episode. Oh, it's looking promising. Alright, okay, I can't get on the roof there. What's she up to? Da-da, da-da, da-da-da. Don't assassinate Eivor. Da-da, da-da,
You're too
da-da.
trusting fool. Your key is mine. Now to find Thorstein's hideout.
Using my sexuality for good, just like in real life. Okay. Right, so it's in the it's in the town. So that's one.
Be my eyes.
Let's grab a treasure. Let's get cheeky with it. I'm assuming this is going to... I wonder how they did the wealth, because as far as I'm aware, you can come here quite early on in the game, like level 55 or something like that. I think you have to like complete the first 2 zones or something. That didn't take long, did it? But... surely then you're not going to get the highest level of thingy. So is it level dependent? We are getting tungsten, which is the highest level 1. Oh, hello. God damn! That's very cool. Oh, I messed up a bit there. Tell you what, they hit pretty hard. I mean, I am playing on hard difficulty. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. I have to come up with like a whole new set of sayings, because I can't say most of my usual stuff, because we're in a different place, you know? We're not be seeing any babies. God damn. You're a tough old boy, aren't you? You know what else? No one's going to say Fluger either. It's a sad, sad world. I'll have to say Fluger. 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 Oh, hello. This is all suspiciously easy so far.
Here for you, Thorstein.
Are we sure he's down here? Because there's corpses and rats and stuff. I suppose that makes sense. Behind the wall! God, I hate the stealth in this game. Alright, calm down. This dude moves like a maniac. Jesus Christ. Let me just kill your friends first. There's an etiquette that must be followed. Excalibur is nutty. I'm not setting people on fire anymore, which is sad, if we're honest. But that explosion is insane.
How did you get in here?
Yeah, shut up.
You made a mistake when you came for Barid, Makiva.
Oh, gods! You plan to kill me? Give my head to another Irish master you and Barid serve.
I serve no Irish master.
Bullscat! If you had any Norse loyalty, you'd be like me, running the filthy god-eaters from the island. The King of Dublin should look out for Vikings, not try to make nice with those cunts who killed our forebears. Join me. I could use someone with real balls, and the silver is good.
Be silent, and I might show you mercy.
Damn Eivor, that was a jump and a half. Look at her go. She's like a mountain goat. Oh. Don't mind me. Just stealing your leader. Nothing to see here, lads. The hell is the... Oh, can I just go this way? Come on, Eivor. He's jumped up worse. You can do it. Okay, that's a step too far for her. Ah. Hello. Nothing to see here. Moving on. I'm a little surprised the king is just letting this gang of raving bandits have an encampment in the middle of the bloody city, but whatever. Hello, lovely day. Good to see you. There's an altar over there. I'm very curious what that's going to be. Is there a new Irish material? Who knows? Bloody hell, my back is killing just thinking about what Eivor's gone through here. One-handed as well. This girl lifts. King, I've brought you a present. It's a bearded man from the north. The only gift any of us really want. I'm a bearded man from the north.
Refuse. Delivered to your judgment, King Barid.
Thorstein, author of the plot to waylay me and my cousin.
Well, you know how it is, Barid. A fellow needs some silver. A king could fetch Dublin's treasury in ransom. Although I'm not certain you'd bring in quite so much.
Say so, Barid, and I will cut out his insolent tongue.
On your feet, Thorstein. You bloody my floors. It is a weighty decision. I would have my closest friend advise me. Eivor? How shall I deal with this ruffian?
We haven't talked in like 20 years or something, but okay. A dignified oh, we have to kill him. Oh, we don't have to kill him. A display of cruelty. Is that not killing him? That doesn't sound like killing him. Okay, let me think about this. Does he deserve to die? I mean, he's been plotting to take down the king. It's treason, right? He deserves to die, so it has to be one of these two. Do we make it brutal or dignified? Now, dignified is dignified, but brutal, on the other hand, is kind of like, yo, this is what's going to happen to you, basically, if you mess around. I kind of want to just push the boat a little bit and go for brutal death. Screw it.
You must show all Dublin that your justice is swift and harsh. A miserable, drawn-out death will make it clear.
Well said, Eivor.
I knew he'd like that.
I want no blood feud lasting generations, Thorstein. You are not worth the bother. Dublin confiscates your land and silver. I banish you forevermore. Be gone by sundown.
Why even ask
Bend the knee and show your thanks.
Best to you, King. I've better places to be than Dublin.
Father! Why choose weakness?
Give every enemy a length of rope. Soon they will carry your noose.
Peace. Flansinna will soon rule all Ireland. Flansinna has the power to make or undo my kingship and that of my son. He is the center of all. But Flan distrusts me. He does not believe I'm truly Christian. By showing Christian mercy, I begin to change his mind.
You are more shrewd than I took you for, cousin. Maybe Thorstein's release is worth a kingdom, but will mercy be enough?
That is why I must build trade. Flann will see that the strength of Dublin's ports is the strength of Ireland.
Show him the power of that trade, cousin. Obtain some rare item from afar. Some spice or gem or weapon.
And gift it to him at the coronation. It will represent Dublin's reach and help secure my crown.
Flann will hear of your Christian mercy. Meantime, I will speak to Asara about a gift.
Meet me before the coronation. We will go together.
Really, the game was just asking me what I would do to him, so the game can then judge me. Like, how terrible of a person are you, Eivor? Well, Connor, let's find out. In reality, what I usually do is pick the option that I would have taken, and I don't think I would have picked a brutal death. Probably would have gone dignified. Actually, to be fair, I probably would have banished him as well. That would, generally speaking, be the route that I would take, so I guess it kind of worked out in a way. This makes Eivor look like a bit of a dick. Alright, let's see what this is. And we'll hop on over. What is that? 50 delicacies. So that's something brand new that we haven't seen before. Okay. Wonder if that's going to be like the Bloodstones, where there's just billions of bloody things. We're very near the end of the video, so we're going to go collect some things instead for the last 5 minutes or so. And then, obviously, we'll be back tomorrow with part 2. Bet you didn't see that coming. Shock twist. It's pretty cool playing this, you know, at release. I was quite late to Valhalla. I'm usually late to most of the games I play on this channel, so it's nice to play something as it's brand new, basically. I'll have to pre-record a little bit so I'm ahead of the curve and can talk about spoilers on the internet. What are we doing? Ah, of course. Wait, it's already gone! Come back here, you titty tat! See, no matter what happens, there's always titty tats. You cheeky little player. Ow. Come here. I've got so much better at these. Right, I shouldn't have said that. I should have waited till I caught the bloody thing before saying that. Ladder. Go, Eivor, go. Yeah. I had no idea where it went, so I took a stab in the dark. And I was wrong. Basically, I was entirely incorrect. Worth a shot. I thought maybe it went off the hill. It did not. Grumble. Why did I go for that one first when there's one right here? Is it on these all going to be titty tats? Because what else could they be? There's no more Roman masks, for example. They're all done. Troll magic. You've got to imagine troll magic, or maybe there's like a new druidic magic going on or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. What have we got here? Here we have a codex kind of thing. It looks like it's upstairs, but these are often dirty, rotten liars. You never really know where they are. Does look like it's up there though. Go on then. Let's pop up. I'm loving the carvings in the wall. Yeah, I'm very excited about the Druid stuff. As far as I've heard, the Druid stuff isn't a massive focus, weirdly enough, considering the DLC is literally named after them. But, I'm still very excited for them either way. Can I get over here? Left. There we go. There we go. Right, what do we have over here? Tuatha de Danann. Long before man came to Ireland, a people descended like mist from the skies and settled here, to Tuatha de Danann. I'm definitely butchering that. Divine heroes, these women and men of knowledge and delight, makers of the ancient stones speckled throughout our island, as well as the Leafiel itself. They lived a life of peace and wisdom, inspiring the Druids who were to come after. Ooh. Letter from Barith's wife. Barith, my love, I hope and pray all is well here in Calderez. The waters flow down from the Pyrenees and are most soothing. Your mother's improvement is a blessed miracle. I think of you each day, each hour. Have patience with Sigfrith has always been difficult, but I have hope that from his moves and outbursts, a man of substance will emerge. Well, I can't read that, so that's okay. Oh, fancy new noise. Love me a new noise. Right, let's try this one again, and then we'll call it a day. I'm in no rush this time around. No need to go for like these hour-and-a-half videos and everything. The trick, partially, is going to be not setting the bloody thing off before I even get there. You still good? Still good. Right, let's go. Alright, much closer this time. That'll help. As long as I don't screw up. Oh, I could have got it! God damn it. Okay, yep, that was much easier. That was a big step. What else is there in Dublin? Could we grab this last treasure? Yeah. It's underground somewhere, though. Picked scheme. Having fun there, Eivor. God, it's below me. Wait, this thing's miles down. Maybe there's a tunnel in the, I don't bloody know. Oh, interesting. There's like there's like an undergroundy bit somewhere. I can't quite remember where it is. Hello, sheepies. Hello. Maybe I'm already in it. I'm in the kind of dregs. Maybe there's a pathway in the castle. I don't want to call it castle. It kind of just looks like a longhouse. Long house. We'll check inside. Maybe there's a... There's something around here. There's a chicken, which apparently is most displeased with me. Ooh, a noise. Are you actually hunting me down, little chicken? Leave me alone. I've had enough bad experiences with chickens in Skyrim and Legend of Zelda. I don't need you to join in. I mean, I'm getting closer, but it's still below me. Ah, oh no, this is... Oh, it's in the what? Okay. Never mind. I'm glad I didn't go explore the castle. Here we go. Little baby chest. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's a chest and I don't see the key. That is the worst thing that ever happens in any video game. Or in life in general. Okay, well, I guess we're not getting this chest. So, there we go. That is Ireland. Business as usual so far, really. A lot of the comments I've read about this, I've suggested, it doesn't really do much new. It's basically kind of like just all the little things we did back in England, you know, where you go to a new area and you do the side quests and you settle the thing for the king, blah, 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 blah. But that's, you know, more the same as... It's chill. Hopefully the next DLC pushes it a bit, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see the Druids in action as well, and it's very pretty. And it's raining constantly, which is very cool. Right. Next episode, maybe I'll find the key. But either way, we're going to go get the quest started. Find out about setting up this trading post, which is a whole new mechanic. What is that there? Ooh. Oh, it's a trade post. Okay. Oh, it's like Far Cry. Right, yeah. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.